Guys, Joe here from Xbox Games. Check it out. We got the Micro Shots Needler. Now, you know, here's the thing. When this particular blaster came out and I saw it on the back of, I think it was the MA40s box, I was like, oh man, that thing is going to look crazy. Like, you know, it's going to be this, I thought it was going to look crazy. I thought it was going to look similar to the Mangler. That's what I thought, or this size. Now, I could be wrong, and there could be a full version of this maybe coming out, but this is all I found. And I was just hoping, again, it was going to be the size of the Mangler. When I saw it on the back of the box, like, oh man, that is just going to be sick. But when I ordered it online, yeah, it's the size of a Jolt. And so I'm like, oh man, but who knows? They might come out the bigger version of this. I don't know when, but I'll probably definitely pick it up. So let's get into this. I know there's not a lot to talk about, but I know it is, again, a Halo blaster that a lot of you guys who are super huge in the game will probably get, especially if you've gotten all the Nerf Halo series so far. If you guys haven't already, check some of them out here. Again, the MA40, the Bulldog, the Mangler, and now the Needler, which, again, you know, kind of fits a role in a sense. And I get the Micro Shots are smaller than the original, but hopefully I can get the bigger version if there ever is going to be a bigger version. But let's hop right into this. But before we start, you guys, whoa, if you haven't already, yeah, definitely get into the subscribe if you guys haven't already. Get into the giveaways. We got a pretty good giveaway for Nerf Ultra Amped coming up, or it could be old, depending on when you guys are watching this. And I want you guys to win that cool stuff, right? Because why not? It actually was overdue by a couple of days, but we're trying to let a few people get in. We're probably going to do the picking here anytime in the next few days. So hopefully you guys can get in on that. So let's hop right in. Let's take a look at the box. You can see it's a tiny old box. I mean, you're right. It's the Micro Shot, so it's a tiny box. The Needler, nothing too crazy. When I looked at it, I was like, all right, that's all right. The box for me, the front of it was a little deceiving online. I really couldn't tell how big the thing was. I was like, am I just like seeing this thing wrong? But anyway, if we take a look at the back of the box, still not too bad. There's the Needler. Comes with two of its own little custom darts there. Now on the back here, it does show the, I don't know how you say that, Spinker? It's SPNKR. I'm probably butchering that, but I can see that as well. It looks like it's going to be a very similar blaster to this smaller size Micro Shots. Again, I don't know if they're going to have a bigger version of it, but hey, we'll keep an eye out. Now, if we look at this particular blaster just right up close, I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's definitely like a Jolt reskin. It looks like with kind of a maroonish, dark, kind of clear kind of casing underneath there. Now, when I did look at this also, I didn't see any screws being put in here. So this is probably something that is, you know, clip fit together, maybe with a little bit of solvent welding. I don't plan on modifying this in any capacity. You guys know me, though. I do like to take out the air restrictor, but I think on this, that's something that I am not going to do. And, you know, just looking at it, I was like, yeah, it seems cool, but man, the grip is super, super tiny. Like, look, I can't even fit my hands in here. It's like, I don't even know how you would put your hand in there. It's probably going to be really nice for a smaller Nerfer's hands, but my hands, my adult hands, man, this thing, look at this. It goes all the way over the front of it, and I can't even just, yeah. But I could still shoot it, but it's kind of awkward. I mean, look at that. My whole hand almost just makes this thing disappear. That's the only thing. But I get that the Micro Shots, again, are a smaller version, and yeah, there's just not a lot of room, so don't expect to like grab this and be able to. No, it's definitely tiny. Now, I do like the little kind of needles on the top, the little spikes right up there. They are kind of like this rubbery type material where, I mean, you hit someone with it, it's not too bad, but still. Unlike the, I think it was the Stego Smash right here, where that thing, it was kind of the same material, but it was much harder, where you wouldn't want to hit anybody with those. That would hurt. This, yeah, not too bad. They're very flexy, but still kind of cool. I haven't. This is like my first Nerf gun that has kind of this kind of top on there. The bottom, yeah, same thing as a normal Nerf, just single pull, right? Pull it out, shoot. Pretty much the same performance as a Jolt, the various Jolt like reskins and clones, right? So let's take a shot of me actually shooting this particular blaster so you can see. So, you know, here's the thing, guys. You're not going to be breaking any records with this thing, I don't feel like, right? There's so many other blasters out there that I feel like can shoot farther, better, reload. But again, maybe if you're just using Halo blasters, cool. Throw it on the ground. Someone can pick it up, grab it. And, you know, it comes down to how fast can you reload this sucker. There are no additional little slots on here to fit extra rounds, so you got to jam a bunch of them in your pocket. And when it comes to FPS, I mean, yeah, what do you expect from a Jolt? Getting about 45 to 50 FPS, somewhere right in there. So not far by any means. And I did try different darts out of here, and pretty much it's the same thing, about 45 to 50 FPS, right? nothing too crazy, but still, you know, a Jolt reskin clone is a Jolt reskin clone. Some of my other videos, if you guys remember, on Jolts, we upgraded them. Ones that you're actually able to get into fairly easily. Yeah, you guys can check that out, where we made these things absolute beasts to the point of you're probably going to break it after a few shots, so just kind of be careful. When it comes to the darts on these, now these come with kind of these pinkish with whitish tip darts. And for the most part, they're very similar to the darts that came on the Bulldog and the MA40, where it's kind of, you know, a green. It's kind of the same color as the actual blaster itself. And now we did shoot all kinds of darts through here: waffles, bamboos, e-vikes, you name it, and it was all about the same. I noticed the bamboos, since they're a little bit tinier, didn't really shoot out of here all that great. But everything else was still in that 45 to 50 range. I didn't see an improvement. Sometimes when I use the waffles, I tend to see a little bit more of an improvement, but I didn't see it in this particular thing. So take it as you will. Now, again, there's not a lot to say about this. I just quickly wanted to go over it with you guys because, again, you know, for all of you fans out there that have this, yeah, are going to get it. Yeah, it is in the Halo line, and I really wish it was, again, as big as the Mangler here. But it is, I mean, look. It is like not even as big as the handle. Now I will throw this up. You could see comparison to the whole series, like the MA40 and the Bulldog. This thing is so tiny. Again, because it's micro shots, it is so tiny comparison to the rest of the field that we currently know. Who knows? They might come out with another blaster later on or in this series, which I think would be cool. But you could see super, super tiny comparison to the rest. But still, I gotta have it for the Halo series. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this. If you guys have picked it up, or if you guys know some secret sauce out there where there is going to be a bigger version of this, or maybe, you know, just looking at it, I would love to have a electronic version of something like this that's a little bit bigger. I think that would be awesome. But let me know what you guys think. Again, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Get in on the giveaways. And, yeah, have a good one, Fox fans.